This whole tripod. It's like the worst tripod ever. And they just keep getting worse. It's just gonna move the whole time now. Is that where we're at? Hello, person. First person here. Carrie! We're in DC today, Bethesda. I'm switching it up a little bit. Yes. So we're here. Holly, how's it going? Just gonna move the camera a little bit and try to talk to some people here. I gotta fix this thing. How are you guys doing today? All right. Oh, I gotta show you my cards too. Hi guys. All right, if you guys haven't seen the new, oh cool. These are the new cards. Resources to go vegan. I got Challenge 22, Adapt.org, Game Changers, Earthlings in my channel, and on the back, boom, Gary Yourofsky's speech. Thanks, and I'll sure refine them as I go. Let's get out here. I had to get my coffee, so I got that. Now I'm ready. It's a little chilly, so it's a nice day just to hang out. What's going on, guys? How are you? What's up, buddy? How's it going? There's a lot of people out here. Hi there. I think a lot of people are going to think I'm homeless or something at first glance because there's a lot of activity in the city. But upon further investigation, Holly, we got to get you there, Holly. We got to get you there. Easy to do it. I know you said with your parents is tough, but there are ways. Hi there. What's up, buddy? Hi there. How are you? It's actually a nice, chill day to hang out here. It's like perfect fall weather. You enjoy the fresh air and question people's morals. But, we all weren't vegan forever. What's going on, guys? How are you? I still can't believe I was not vegan for 30 years. In retrospect, I was just
my mind was like, this is where I was at when I was out with my now wife. We'd be at the dinner, and I'd be like, I always wanted to be like, take the steak, biggest one you got. Yeah, let's get that medium well. Just kind of show out with it. What's going on, guys? And I thought like that was awesome. Like I was so macho and cool.
Yeah, my dad's still alive. We know Pickles. We've heard this one before.
Unless you got like another one.
Oh, your dad's 44. He's my age. I'm 42.
Here's a sign. Why aren't you vegan yet? We're in the beautiful city of DC.
And we will be talking to the public, I guarantee you that. Oh, no.
Giggly, that's good, that's good. Oh, wait, shit, I gotta do something here.
Hang on. Where's Carrie? Oh, Carrie still got it. Okay, good, good, good. I added you too, Giggly Ardo.
It's actually a really nice trail here.
A lot of people are walking on it. Oh no, they're nowhere near enough, Caro. Nowhere near enough.
We're still looking at 2% of the global pop, not vegan, 98%. Still haven't got the memo.
Well, yeah, I mean, everyone has their style.
Yeah, I saw the one that was in the bathroom,
Hi,
the
guys.
purple one with the thingy on it.
Everyone has their style.
Oh, there'll be plenty of people coming over, Pickles. You'll see. Hang out and watch.
Come on, guys. What's up, buddy?
Why would I do that, Pickles?
I'm actually trying to do some practical outreach. That wouldn't make any sense on a practical level. Hi there. How are you? Going? What's up, buddy? A lot of people out here. So I got another side of the sign. It says all farm turkeys are mercilessly abused. And I might switch it up, go Thanksgiving themed.
Donations? Not at all. Sound is good? Okay. I still haven't got my Rode hooked up yet. I'm waiting on a cord in the mail.
And even if I get nobody out here, I'm still putting the limelight on the elephant in the room. And that's collectively, a great idea that we do, even if nobody talks to me. So we're hoping to get some conversation. What's going on, guys? How are you?
What in the world? That's not what we're talking about today, soldier. We're talking about this. You can be a vegan and be all about that. But that's just not what we're doing right now. Nice, Rams. Really adult thing to say there.
Hi, guys. Going. Easiest thing to do nowadays. Okay, sir. And no one gets hurt, right?
No one gets hurt. You vegan? You should. Whoa, me? It's me. I don't know. Do I know you? Give me a hint. That's not a hint. Oh yeah. If anybody would like to like the stream and subscribe, that'd be amazing. That's a negative, Rams. That's a negative. I believe in a infinite consciousness of which we all emanate from, including animals.
You can call that what you want. Our plant brothers and sisters are not in that space, unfortunately, for you guys that want to argue that. We're talking about sentience here.
You vegan? Do I know you? Oh, okay. It's Holly. Okay.
Come on, man. Have a chat. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You got a head shaker there walking by. Doesn't have the guts to actually have a conversation, but he can make his remarks. We're just out here for the animal, man. At what point did this get so scary to where people are so objective to defending those weaker than us? At what point did we get that distanced? What an idiot. This is the sign. Why aren't you vegan yet? Come talk to me.
Thanks, Mateo. talking about religion now?
Like, Kadri's like brother,
Mateo, that's a signal. Maybe it's a signal. It's time to go vegan, man. It's not. It align your actions with your values. So whoever said I'd be better off doing this in the ghetto, or better off doing this down south. Let's take stock of the situation so far. I've been out here for 17 minutes, and not one like plug of solidarity or no one even talking to me. We can assume everybody that has passed by me, for the most part, is not vegan. So that's why we got to do stuff like this. 98%. 98%. Wow. So should I switch it up with the turkeys? Guys, what do you think? All farm turkeys, mercilessly abused. Give that a shot. What do you guys think? Holly says, yep. KRJ. Nothing else, it's a nice night to hang out in this beautiful city. Guys, how are you? What Carrie said.
Not bad. There's actually a grocery store down there. I might move a little later and hang out in front of the grocery store with us. See, that might be better for this one. People going in about to make those purchases. Shoring up all that violence. Time is at 5:02. What's up, buddy? Got one over. No takers yet, guys. No takers. There are a few angry head shakes and mutterings under their breath, but no actual outreach conversations. Somebody. I like to get conversations going too, because even if it's just like a shorter conversation or a conversation in general, even if it's kids, it gives the kind of utility to escalate the volume and get some verbal sound bites out in the air, get people listening, catching their ears. Maybe they want to come and have a conversation next. I don't know, but I feel like it's a good seed to kind of start outreach sometimes. I forgot how soon the city gets dark.
Thing is, Carrie Angle's not going to go vegan until he's ready to hear the message. That's the problem. He's not ready yet. I know. Trust me. It's frustrating, but when you're ready, you'll things will click. Things will click. There's absolutely no reason to consume any of the above. Not in 2024, guys. Not in 2024. Thanks for being in here, and maybe you can, I don't know, listen to some conversations that open up. That's
It's really simple, right? It's just the golden rule. That's all it is. And we've been brainwashed for so long by the ag business that we don't even know what we're doing when we subtly go to the POS system to check out.
You get the music hall.
Military helicopter.
You do what you want, Angle, and I appreciate you being in the chat. But just don't attack my friends either, okay?
I think I am going to move to the grocery store in like 15 minutes if I don't get any conversations, and go with the turkey sign. We'll see. There's an awful lot of people here, just no one's really curious, I guess. Being curious or pissed off enough to come over and say something. I feel like that's the kind of dual appeal of this kind of activism. You get people that really want to speak their mind and say, meat's yummy. Or say something derogatory. Or people that are curious. They're curious.
Hell yeah, David.
Let's go.
Hey, Tailgate. What's going on, sir? Tailgate, I think this is the first time I've seen you in here live. Or maybe you've been in here, but I think this is the first time you've been in, like, in the live. Nice to see you.
Hi, guys.
What's up, boss man?
Here's a sign tonight, guys. Why aren't you vegan? Come talk to me. Other side's going to say all farm turkeys are mercilessly abused. Come talk to me. We'll be going outside the grocery store in a little bit with the farm turkeys. But
30 some minutes of sign out and no outreach yet, no conversations. Oof. Some real words there from Carrie. I think it's time. If he pisses you off, kick him out, Carrie. Or if he makes you uncomfortable.
guys, how are you?
Well, we are vegan. So
Oh, very
I guess we
good.
don't need to talk
Very
to
good. I have no business with you guys. Very good. Very good.
Why are you vegan?
For the animals, 100%.
Me too.
Right? That's the way that's how we go vegan, right?
It's horrible how we normalize
Yeah.
the way we treat animals.
Yeah.
It's getting worse and
Worse
worse.
and worse. And people don't know that every time they get realistic, they're funding new slaughterhouses. They're funding the building of new slaughterhouses.
Yes.
And just more violence to beat on the
It's horrific.
Yeah, so, there's a few of us that we go out and we do outreach like this, just to kind of plant seeds.
It's good.
Like, I wasn't vegan for a long time because I just was
Well,
like...
us too, we didn't know. We weren't educated.
Exactly, right? And like mainstream media has that veil on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Even like
Yeah.
churches, you go like Mennonite churches, and they just mass produce these cows and they treat them so badly.
In the name of...
And they would treat them, and then they have so many feelings. So many cows, and they're so tender.
Absolutely. They play with balls, they
Yeah.
play fetch,
And
cuddle.
mothers
they literally cry when
love
they
their
get babies
children.
and
They
taken
love
away.
their kids. Yeah, I mean, and a lot of people don't know that the dairy industry is as far as total aggregate cruelty,
Yes.
as far as from Genesis to Revelation.
Somebody is for their borns and
Yeah.
extracted them
And
from the
really,
mother.
we're not really
Come on.
designed to eat meat so much.
Exactly. Do you follow any of the plant-based doctors out there, like on the health front?
I don't follow any doctors, but I'm fairly well read on the subject.
Yeah, I was in Planta the other day. I sat down to meet Dr. Milton Mill. I guess he's in the area.
Yeah.
And he sat down right next to me.
Wow.
If you search him on YouTube, he's got a whole. He was in the movie What the Hell for a while, and he was in Game Changers. And he talked about dairy and stuff like that. And I saw him. I was like, I fanned out, because I know who he is, and he was just so gracious and generous with his time. And he was having a date, I think. So was I. I was almost in trouble for as much as I thought. But just the whole anatomical piece should be enough.
There's so many reasons.
Yeah.
And then, the environment.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, yeah.
And also, we just create an imbalance between
Yeah.
wildlife, because we have a lot less wildlife now because we have so many domesticated.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, these are endless and endless.
We breed in these businesses. The amount of times I hear people say, well, what's going to happen with all the animals if everyone goes vegan? You're going to lose your precious animals. Like, dude, we're breeding 80 billion. We're breeding 80 billion every year.
And you know, we treat
And it's not
chickens
natural.
just a conveyor belt. Little
Oh,
chicks. It's disgusting.
The chickens, they give them so much antibiotics and
Oh, yeah.
steroids. that
Plus they're all-
the
they're all-
feet
Yep.
aren't able to support them.
Yeah,
And they're all
too.
breeded. They're all man-made.
Yeah.
Design.
I'm going
Natural.
outside the grocery store in a little bit, and I got this one. And this just to kind of illuminate, maybe get some people talking, or maybe have some conversations. Just to, I just learned about turkeys on the way here, just listening to the sound bites of people talking vegan educators. They're smart too, and when they're in industry, in order to ensure proper business, they cut off the toes, they cut off the beaks, they cut off the
What?
male roof, that thing that they cut
Yes.
off the male beak, and of course, with other stuff, the scratch, kind of keep it
Yep.
going. It's just crazy.
I tell him, I said, listen, the reason we're in this situation is the love of money.
Yeah.
That's all that's behind
100%.
this.
The love of money. That's one. That's it. That you just
When we
100% nailed it.
when we
Yes.
when we she used to live in New York. I visited her one time, and she did it herself. She on Eventbrite. We went to a like a documentary.
Yeah.
This is, some people created a documentary
Smell
about
of
the
money.
pork,
Oh, okay.
big,
I'll have to
see
see
that,
that.
big pig
Oh,
farms.
no, I
in-
haven't. I'll have to see
big
it.
pig farms in eastern North Carolina,
Nice.
and there's a lot of really good things coming out.
I'm gonna check that out. For
What's it
sure.
called?
Smell of money.
The smell of money.
Yeah, it's good to articulate that to people too. That the only reason you're doing this is because you've been influenced by this engine, this monetary engine of animal agriculture in its tentacles that have spread far and wide, that have a lever on Main Street.
And it's,
Yes.
to be quite frank with you, it's talking about prices of food. It's so cheap.
Yeah.
We just squeeze.
Yeah.
And these
yeah.
cases that they have, these people, I swear they should be prosecuted. Whatever
Yeah.
do these animals,
Oh, it's evil.
they should be
I watched it. There's a short on YouTube. I just watched last night. I almost started crying. A friend of mine told me to watch it just to, just motivate me. It was called 1,000 Eyes. And if you put in 1,000 Eyes, an animal agriculture video on YouTube, you'll see this 4-minute video of this breaking. Right? We already know, but it's like this, kind of just catalyst to just keep telling people about it. And I don't know if
There's this-
because I think because we've watched a few documentaries on the way these cages, the way the animals are breeded and slaughtered, and then
Yeah.
There's this
if more people were educated,
there's this
I
chick,
think they would stop.
And a lot of people are good, and they would do it.
Yes.
it's
They would.
conscious
Cover
about
it
being
up.
conscious about it.
Cover it up.
Yeah.
It's all under a rug.
We're
They
busy,
don't
but
want to.
there's this really good TikTok guy.
Oh yeah, I'm
From
on YouTube
Australia?
Live. I'm on YouTube Live. Oh, what's the TikTok?
Well, he's an Australian guy.
Oh, cool.
And
I know a few.
he has a lot of
Oh, I
followers,
think it's Joey Carbs.
like 6 figures. And what he does, he just
Yeah.
loves animals, and he
Oh, cool.
it just shows how warm and loving they
Oh,
are.
cool.
He does it with cows. He just like
Oh yeah.
cuddle
yeah,
up
yeah.
and everything. And he
Yeah.
does it with turkeys.
They're so cute. They're baby cows.
And
They're
it-
small.
and it's very
They're
it's very powerful
They
because
blow a fuse.
he has a what do we call it a farm,
what's
a
he
refuge.
doing over there?
Touch my butt, you know.
Oh, I thought they made a comment.
But he has like a what do you call it a refuge farm? What do you call it?
Yeah. Oh, sanctuary.
Sanctuary
Sure,
farm.
sure,
He
sure.
has a sanctuary farm.
Yeah.
He just does videos. He has
Yeah.
hundreds of them, just showing how much.
This is my part. If you want to look at mine on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And I just got, if you want, I have dialogues like this. I won't support people like
Yeah.
because there's not many other things. There's 2%. The other 98% are,
I have two problems. I still have a problem with cheese.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I have a hard time.
Yeah.
And I try not to eat too much cheese in it. And then I'm a runner, so I need some protein. I try to
Yeah.
get it through beans and soybeans and stuff like that. We have a farmer who produces responsibly.
Yeah.
We just buy his eggs.
Yeah.
So we sold the chickens and treat them nicely.
Yeah. Well, check out the resources on there too.
Yeah.
Because when it, like you said, the smell of money, the hour of money, that's the cool everything. I just even up 11 years now. I don't
I'm not quite vegan yet. I'm trying to get
Yeah, but you're gonna be vegan soon.
I've been really moving towards it.
Yeah. Just think about, like, I like to just mention, just think about moving forward to even from, say, an inflection point like this,
Yeah.
and you move into the POS system from here on, it's like you have to take account that there are little beings that are still going to be going to that belt because and not, I get the exception of the
But I'm trying.
right. And that is more than 99% of people are doing. So I really appreciate that. But think about it, because we have to be operations.
No, I'm trying to make my first cashew cheese.
Yeah. Oh, right on.
Hopefully
Right
that
on.
will
Yeah,
take care
there's
of
some
that.
good
We
news.
have eliminated that like cream, heavy cream. So
Yeah.
we use the cashew milk and
Oh, solid.
So we're working. We are moving. We are moving.
Amazing. I just want to thank you guys for stopping by. You're the
Yeah.
first one to stop by tonight, so I really appreciate
Good.
that.
I appreciate what you're doing. I'm totally 100% behind you.
Awesome. Well, have a great night.
Sorry about that. Bread and butter.
It was actually interesting because it turned out they weren't 100% vegan. Wow. Glad I gave them my card and kind of hopefully got in their head a little at the end. She nailed it though with the whole money thing. It is all about the money. What's the conversation? That was a nice couple. What's up, buddy? How are you? How's it going?
You're a plant-based guy.
Oh yeah, vegan. Vegan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you ever eat any meat?
No.
So when did you?
I mean, I have. Yeah, for 30
When
years
did you
I
start?
did. So I've been vegan 11 years. And are you vegan yourself?
No.
Yeah. So I'm out here just kind of challenging.
But I know
Yeah.
people who have talked to me about it.
Yeah.
And I can go plant-based or plant a few days a week if I wish, or
Yeah.
a week if I wish.
We like to say,
But-
yeah, and I get that, but we like to look at it from the animal's point of view and their intrinsic value. Like the animal doesn't care if they're doing it 1 or 2 days a week. You know what I mean? The one that has to go off to slaughter for us, that's the end of their life, effectively. No matter if we're eating meat 1 time a year or twice a week, and we don't need anything nutritionally from it. So everyone's under this spell that we need something nutritionally from it. We don't. It's all about, for the most part, taste, pleasure, and convenience.
So, and think about school, and we study
Yeah,
health and stuff.
yeah.
Do you believe we can get everything we need to support and strengthen the body
Oh my God. Actually, we're better off without this. Yes.
through
Yes.
plant only?
Yeah. There's an organization called the American Dietetic Organization. They're the ones that register nutritionists, dietitians. So they're a big objective body that is out there and is used for reference many times in the health space. And they mentioned 2 years ago that a healthy vegan diet, well planned, is adequate and more than adequate from pregnancy all the way till elderhood. And this is the group that you have to go to school for 6 or so years to become a registered dietitian from. So we know we don't need anything from an animal. In fact, we're better off because we don't get the cholesterol that's only found in animal products, saturated fat, hormones. I could really go on with all this just utter shit that's in meat and dairy. And we don't have to put any of that into our vessel. So it's a beautiful thing. We can just eat
Okay.
plants.
I mean, go.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
So let me ask you a question then.
Yeah.
Think about creation,
Mm-hmm.
and you think about us here on Earth,
Mm-hmm.
and we think about if we got everyone went plant-based.
Yeah.
What happened to the population of animals?
Aha. So here's a great question.
And what happened to the population of fish and mammals and everything? And
Yeah, this is a great question. So, just to distill it to you, we're breeding into existence. This isn't natural. We're breeding into existence 80 billion land animals a year. So, if we just stop doing that, there will still be plenty of animals. But we're breeding them in very unnatural, very evil-like, just for the sake of money. That's it. We want the money. The ag corporations want the money, breed 80 billion into existence every year, rape them, kill them, take their kids, slit their throats. That's what we're putting into the world, and we're shoring up
Right,
meat
okay,
and
okay.
cheese and milk and eggs. So if we stop breeding and paying for the breeding, the animals will still be there. We can have sanctuaries, and if they go extinct, maybe it's best they go extinct, because it's better than a life of pain.
Now,
you know?
I know about that part,
Yeah.
but I think about, say, well, I used to watch the Geographic Channel.
The
But-
what? Oh, okay, yeah.
But also growing up on a farm, but
Yeah.
Geographic Channel.
Yeah.
And you look at things like reindeers or those, okay, all kinds of animals,
Yeah.
deers and rabbits, and how they naturally
How they naturally breed, yes.
at a high rate.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
And so unless some of those are killed out,
Mm-hmm.
that continues.
Yeah, it continues to grow.
And
but there's a lot of speculation around that.
And I
Yeah.
remember here in Maryland, they took they added additional month of stocking to deer season
Mhm.
because the deer was jumping through some people's.
I actually have a
Now,
reference. Yeah.
Having said that, then I could,
Yeah.
with what we're doing,
Yeah.
we are building, and we are using wetland and all
Yeah.
of that. And it's been, if we don't utilize it in the right way, we
Yeah.
end up taking too much
Mhm.
of the plant that
Mhm.
we need
Well,
for food,
yeah.
for air,
Yeah. Do you know
for
what the leading?
the animals.
Yeah. Do you know what
So-
the leading cause
So
of environmental
you don't
destruction?
think there should be a
I
balance?
think, I
But
no.
You don't think there should be a balance between the things that we do,
Yeah.
between the food we eat?
Well, do you know? Are you aware of the footprint of animal agriculture? And how much Earth is affected and destroyed by the global footprint of animal agriculture, not plants, just animal. It's 50% of the world's land mass destroyed. That's what we're up to right now. We're probably going to keep growing that out. But agriculture, not only do you have to take the animal, kill the animal, but you have to harvest all plants that animal eats. And that is a 1-to-8 ratio. So the animal's an extremely inefficient biological machine. You put in 8, you get out 1 in terms of energy. So we cut out that middleman, the forests will come back, lakes will come back, animals will come back, the earth will heal. And things will be like they were more so in the Garden of Eden, since you were referencing the Bible earlier, instead of this disgusting world we created with animal agriculture. And anybody can do it. You can do it now. In 2024, you have all the resources to do it. As far as like accessibility and stuff like that goes.
So you're saying from the proteins and irons, and
Oh yeah, irons,
vitamins and everything that
Yeah.
we get from animals.
Well, we don't get iron from animals. Animals get the iron from the plants. Then we eat the animal.
Well, I'm saying from the meat, the
Yeah.
stuff that we receive
Yeah,
in our body from the meat that we eat,
yeah.
that can naturally be received from plants.
Without all the collateral damage of cholesterol, hormones, saturated fat, IGF-1, without all that. So when you eat the animal, yeah, you get the nutrients, but guess what? You get the collateral damage and all the side effects, the baddies that are baked into the cake, like cholesterol and all that shit I just mentioned. You eat the plants, no cholesterol. You get food that's actually designed for a human body, and you don't get sick with heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. The risk factors and kind of
But what
aggregates.
about the rapid growth that it would happen to plant as they shift more and more to plant-based?
like
Now,
rapid.
other words, here's the thought. Those plants
Mhm.
certain plants, they take more minerals from the soil than other plants to produce what they
Yeah.
need to produce for food.
Yeah, but remember,
Now-
remember the animal ratio.
Now, you have to rotate that, or
Yeah.
that soil will not be as rich to produce those
Yeah.
plants. So what we do is we have implement programs where we can help
Yeah.
richen the soil. And
Yeah.
so you have the
And we can figure that stuff out. This is we're very smart. Technology-wise,
so-
look what we're doing. We can
so-
figure this out.
So we have all type of stores for
Yeah.
vitamins
Yeah.
to offset some of the stuff that we are eating and taking in our bodies because of that chemical side that is added
Well,
to
I'll tell you, I don't have
that
any
is
supplements.
added to the chemicals that
Yeah,
we are
except for
naturally
B12.
born with, and
Yeah.
how that shifts the chemical
Yeah.
unbalance. But we look to increase the growth of plants,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore we end up doing that chemical part that give a rapid
But also
growth
keep
for
in mind
them
that the
so
animals eat all the
so that-
plants.
so
We're not
that-
really eating
so
the
that
plants,
it
the
can
animals.
be harvested.
Yeah.
So it's the same kind of process that you
Yeah.
mentioned about the animal.
Yeah.
But the
Oh,
farmers
what-
say we got to get this to the
Here's what
marketplace.
I'm saying. I like to back this up. It's not really about all this is important, but it's not as important as boycotting meat and dairy. Like this is all great, and the thinking that goes into it. Yeah, that's great. We can get there. We can get there. We have the technology, we have the smarts, we have the money, but we got to stop paying for oppression, which we do when we go to the cash register to buy meat or cheese or milk. And we got to stop paying for that. We got to stop supporting systems of violence that are absolutely inherently merciless and just filthy and disgusting. And if you saw what happens to these poor little helpless younglings, and you you looked into factory farming and even grass-fed farming, you'll see how cruel it is. It's horrible, and we have no business exacting this behavior in 2024. No business, but we keep doing it, and it's the money that tells us to do
So
it.
with climate
Yeah.
in different areas of our world,
Mm-hmm.
dry season
Yeah.
or a undesirable too much rainy season that
Yeah.
flood,
Yeah.
winter, blizzard, and so we look at when we could actually grow.
Yeah. We can definitely figure it out.
Can we say without having that rapid growth like we do with animals,
Yeah.
that the world can be supplied with food to keep people
Yeah,
alive?
we could do it. We could do it. You know why? Because you know what? It's going back to what I said with the ratio. You put in 8 bytes of, say, energy with an animal, you get out 1 byte of energy. So think about that cast upon an aggregated global scale. We're going to be able to feed 8 times more people once we go vegan. Right now, we can't even feed the world. Millions and millions are starving. You go vegan, we'll be able to feed the world. Let me give you a card. If you want, you can check out my content.
You mentioned God because
Yeah,
in the Bible I can't quite remember what it talk about
yeah,
which animal had been decided for
yeah,
people to
yeah. Keep in mind that's
for
historical context.
livelihood.
Yeah, I mean that's this. I don't think if God was here right now, and He's right here, and you have a farmer that's getting ready to slit the throat of an animal, or somebody that's going to maybe enjoy an apple, which one do you think God would support?
Say what now?
If God was right here,
Right, okay.
and He saw an animal being just decapitated, raped, killed, this is how they do it. In fact, and then on the other side, He sees somebody eating an apple. Who do you think He's going to support? Like, would you call what that farmer's doing more so work of the devil, or would you call that work of God?
If that farmer slaughtered that animal for food,
Yeah, but he doesn't need to.
but I'm saying
He didn't need to.
But if he slaughtered it for food,
So for pleasure, basically.
is that something that God would not like?
Yeah, He wouldn't like it at all because
He
we
would
don't
like
need
to
it.
slaughter it for
He
food.
That's like saying if I was to go just rape somebody
People
because
like
I
to
wanted
start
the
for
pleasure
food.
from it, would
People
God
like
be
to
happy
start
with
for
me?
food.
No, it doesn't matter
Okay,
because we don't
so-
need it.
So let me ask a question.
Yeah.
and a different
Yeah.
plant. Do plants have living organs
So here's I'm gonna go back to the
and
ratio.
cells and stuff?
Do they
plants
have-
have cells and organs that
They don't know. They have no organs.
living things?
They have no organs. They're alive, but they're not sentient. Like,
But
you-
but that's life, right?
but if they're not sentient, there's a big difference.
But it have that feeling, right?
No, they don't have feelings because
Really?
sentience is an emerging
How do we
property.
know it doesn't feel
We
the
know.
pain?
All the science says that right now. And even if it was true, you'd still be doing less harm if you were vegan because every time you put in 8 bites of energy via plants into
But-
a cow, you get out
Okay.
1.
But how we
So-
know when a blizzard comes and hit a plant
Yeah.
and the plant withers over
Because they respond
and
to
dies?
they respond
That plant is not feeling.
Yeah. No, there's no pain. And you're not a plant right, and you're being a
How-
little disingenuous
But
because
how
you know
do-
you
but how
know
do
they
you
don't
know?
feel pain. Like in your
But how
heart,
do you know?
if I go and I say I go and I hypothetically, if I go and I say I'm gonna rip one of those things off, and I say F you plant or whatever, and then right after I do that, I go and I kick a dog. Which one would your heart tell you is actually wrong?
But if you come back a month later,
Yeah,
and where
it's
you-
gonna grow back,
wait to
and then it grows back. Yeah.
to register.
Mhm.
But you see, it has started to brown on that area
Yeah.
and die.
Okay, I don't think we're getting anywhere. I actually have to go down here now. I'm going to start up
Then
camp
what
a little bit.
what are you thinking?
About what?
If you come back later and you see what
Yeah.
you
You know it's kind of laughable.
and you see that it's now
Yeah.
it's starting to wither and die.
Yeah, well, it's
What
going
do
to
you
grow
think?
back. If you take an apple off of a tree, what happens?